So I'm going to take you step by step so that we don't miss anything, so that we just get approved there and then. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to go to Google and type in AdSense. Alright, so after clicking AdSense, you just click the first page, that is AdSense. You come over to this page, get started. Okay, and then you choose your email. So this is the email I do use for my tutorials, and you click that. Okay, after doing this, what you need to do, they will add site. Okay, what you need to do is to come over here and you copy the link of your website, copy it, and then come back to AdSense. You just paste it. Okay, and then after that, get more out of AdSense. Yes, send me customized hop. You do that because it will help you get AdSense updates whenever they update anything, or whenever they do have suggestions and so on. Okay, territory or payment country, or the country where you are. Okay, so you need to make sure you need to select the country where you currently live, so that we can verify your identity and ensure that you get paid. So this is where people make error. So let's say you want you're in the US, maybe for a visit, and then this is when you're doing it, and you want to sign up, but next week you're traveling back to your country. You just need to select your primary country. Okay, because if you do select a different country, Google won't send you the verification mail. So there's that mail they always send you if they want to verify your address. It is having a code which you do enter, but even if you do miss that country, you need always to enter your ID. Okay, those are the country where I'm based in. Okay, so it's right here, and after that, Google will present me a custom terms and conditions based in my location and based on the international rules, where I will click accept, or I've read, or okay, you need to read through, because the truth is, even if you don't agree to these terms, there's no way you can bypass the agree. Okay, so you need to read through. Reading through just helps you to understand the terms and the conditions. All right, so let's continue. Okay, all right, so I've entered a subdomain. It has to be a domain, the main domain, not a subdomain. Okay, so and then I'll click add. Okay, so initially this is what you'll be having. This is what you should be having. They'll be telling you to add some details about yourself, adding codes and so on. So we are going to go through each and everything. So the first thing we need is to enter our information. Remember, we are dealing with a new website, so what you need to do is to add your address line and so on. Remember, this is the details where Google will send you the required details when they want to send you some info, some mail and so on. So I'm going to add them. Remember to always choose individual, not business. And for the names, you need to enter the names on your ID. Okay, you need to enter the names on your ID. If you don't enter that, because those are the names they will send the email to, so you need to make sure those are the right names you're having there. Okay, so you add your address line and address line to, and then town, city, and then number. So I can add that. As I'm doing that, let me add them. Okay, address line is okay, town, city. Okay, and then the phone number. The phone number, you add the very number where Google can contact you, because this number is the one actually which is used when Google sends you the letter. The postal service uses this very number to contact you, to add our AdSense code. And to do that, I just need to click ads, next, and then I click get started, and then I come over here. You need to click ads, and then I come over here, then I select get code. So after selecting that, all you need to do is to select copy code snippet, like that. You can copy that, or the best way is just copy this, and Google will copy it to your clipboard, and then you come back to Blogger. You scroll down then till you come to theme. Okay, you click where you see customize, but you just click the arrow button, and then you click edit HTML. But before you do that, I will recommend you to always first click backup, because remember, you're adding a new code to your system or to your source code. If I show you the source code to this website, view page source, okay, you can see all this thing is very complex, and once you mess up with it, it will give you a hard time to restore it. So the best way restore is first backup your code. Okay, you click backup and then download. Okay, So the fact that I'm done with downloading my backup, the next step I'll do is to always click edit HTML. Now here, and I'll click Ctrl F on my keyboard, and then I type in head. Okay, head, and it will highlight for me where the head starts, and you can see it here. Okay, and it is, and what I need to do is to paste my AdSense code here. Okay, boom, I'm done with pasting the code. That is our AdSense code. I can also do some sort of commenting, you know, just in case you come back, it will be easy for you to identify it. AdSense code, yeah. But this is not necessary. You don't need to do this, but for me, I believe if you see through most of the code in this site, I always add that because it helps me in easy identifying where I should end and loads more. AdSense. Okay, things are making some errors here. Okay, AdSense. That is the code. You can see that it's already here. Added our code there, and the next thing you need to do is to just click save. To do is to add all the codes which will do appear here, the one appearing here, okay, the ones appearing in between the site and so on. You just come here, you select add units, okay, then you select display or any other ads you want. So if you want display ads, you can add that. In feeds ads, those one look good in between posts, in article, between articles, and then marketplace. These ads are many ads in a single ad. I hope you're getting that. Like, let's say this is the whole of this thing is an advert. Let's say the whole of this is an advert, but it's having different ad units. So that's what we call the marketplace ad. Yeah. Okay, so ad units, we can create some ad unit. Okay, so I want to add an ad unit which goes here in the header. This is where most of the people find it difficult. Okay, so the ad unit which goes here, the resolution or the size of it, I can get it for you here. Okay, so this is for the header. Okay, for the header, it is always horizontal, and the size is always fixed. So the ad size is always 720 by 90. So that is the ad size, and click create. So you copy this ad code, and then you come back, select layout on your blogger, okay, and then you come to the header. So this is header ads, and then you paste the code which you have been given, and then you save. So that is ad code 1. Let's say if you have any other AdSense code somewhere in your site. I don't know if I do have any, but you can see that I don't have any other AdSense code in this website. So what I need to do is to just add them, so that if I want an ad to appear somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, and here the footer, I just need to come here. Okay, I add gadget, and then I can either click HTML, okay, if I need to add a specific ad code, or I click AdSense, but I prefer adding this. Okay, you don't need to name it, you just need this, and then you come to back to ads, okay, and then select your preferred ad code which you want to be there. So remember, this one works anywhere, so it's better to always use this, but if you want marketplace, you always go for this. So I can go for this or this. Okay, so but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do this, and then I go for maybe this is for the footer ad, footer. Okay, that is for the footer. See vertical, because it's the footer, it has to be vertical, and I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say here, because this is the vertical part. If you put horizontal, it will be kinda not friendly. So and after doing that, you just click create. I copy this ad code, and then I come over here, I paste it. Okay, then I do the same here. HTML, you can add it still. Okay, I again do the same thing here. All right, so you can see that we have added our footer ads, and when you refresh this site, you can see the space has left. So when Google approves you for AdSense, this space will be used for adverts. Okay, so we have placed this ad here. We have also placed, we need an advert somewhere, maybe an advert after this, in between here. Okay, so what I will need to do here is to go back. I create certain ad, but this way around I just need an advert of this size, because that is it will be easy to fit in such a place, both for Android and Windows. So I'll just name it sidebar. Okay, so you should be naming these stuffs well, so that you don't get confused the next time. Some people, what they do, they just put code 2030 blah blah blah, so they will confuse you in the end. Okay, so if you type horizontal, that's how it will look like. If you select vertical, that's how it will look like. It will be a skyscraper ad, but I prefer this size. And then you click create, copy add code, and then you come back to your theme. Okay, so where I want to add it is between the e-commerce guy widget and then this feed. Okay, I'll just come back and I look for e-commerce feed. Okay, so I'll just click add gadget HTML, I paste the code, save, then I move this to where I want it to be. So you're almost done. You always need to click save here. Okay, click save. So we are almost finishing up our video. We are connecting AdSense to our website. So we are done with adding the header ad, we are done with adding the footer ads, and then one in the sidebar. But you can also add a second one depending, or a third one depending. But remember, the more ads you add, the slower your website should be, might be. So yeah, either around, that's up to you how you choose. Okay, and mostly if your website is connected to Blogger, if it's connected to WordPress, yeah, there's a different case there according for the time I've been around using WordPress. So the other things, let's finish up. I can go back home, I finish up this, connect site to AdSense, and then I can select request review. That one is done. Then I click Explorer. So when you come to the Explorer site, this one will show you how the ads will look on your site. So this helps you to select places where your adverts or auto ads should be placed. Okay, just see here, we can't preview this area because it's running in frame. Yeah, no problem with that. Okay, so you can see about that. You can add auto ads. Auto ads, those are automated ads. Okay, Google automatically places them in your site. Add the formats, you can add multiplex ads, you can activate them. Ad load, always make sure that your ads are always low on your website. Okay, are always low, so you can leave it to the default or you can lower. The more you increase website ads on your website, trust me, your website, they will slow your loading, the speed at which website loads, and yeah, it will, that's not cool for your viewer. Remember, excluded pages, this shows the kind of the pages where adverts shouldn't be displayed. Okay, so there's also, when you come over here, and then you need to activate this GDPR consent message, and you need to go back to your site. You come over to your privacy policy page, and then you copy all. Okay, and then and then you can just click consent and manage. You just select that. Okay, so someone will either select consent or they will select manage options, but consent is better. So this is the best way, and then you can also add this. But remember, this will only happen, it will only come in if your website, if someone doesn't have ad blocker. So if you want to add this so that it appears whether the user is having ad blocker or not, you should add it manually. Okay, so then I'll click apply to the site. Okay, and come over again. So those ones, we will look them, we shall look at them later. But our major issue was to add our site so that it is ready for AdSense, and I believe we are almost done by finishing with some stuff. So you need to come over to global settings, size and type. You always let Google optimize so that Google makes your adverts, the adverts user friendly. Okay, because if you set it so that you set the size of your ads, it will be difficult for you to control the size and how they do appear. Okay, so we are done with that. So now you need to come over to earnings on your website, and then you'll find this. Okay, you'll find this. Now, sometimes if your website is already connected to your AdSense, then you need to click connect. So you see this publisher ID here, it always has to be similar to the publisher ID they give you in your URL, so or in your ads, or in your AdSense. So you can see that you are connected, and we just wait for Google AdSense to allow us to into their monetization program. Always remember, auto ads should be activated for your site to be user AdSense friendly. Okay, so we are almost done with each and everything. I believe due to war in Ukraine, this one, I believe this is not what I'm to discuss. Okay, here, okay, I'm just trying to look out and see what I've missed. So with the time when you make something like $10 when you get approved on your AdSense, they will request you to add some verification steps which you need to add here, and so on and so on. So we shall be I'll be updating you with the information like this. And if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to comment, feel free to share this video, and well, I just give you some round of applause that you have come to the end of this video. I believe you've enjoyed,